Hi y'all. What's up? Um, so we've got 2 days left of Mercury retrograde, not counting today. So today, tomorrow, and then the 11th is the last day. Yay! Um, and before I get into that, I'm being guided to tell all of you. They're like, tell everyone. I'm writing a book. I'm writing a book. It's called How to Fucking Love Yourself. And it's a fun, cathartic, and profanity-ridden self-help book where I will share everything that I have learned and am learning, which is, this is Lavender. This is my dog, Lavender. Say hi, baby. Oh, she's so sweet. Um, everything that I have learned and am learning about how to not just love myself, because that's kind of boring, right? And it's not like enthusiastic, right? Like, so for me, like, how to love myself, yes, there of course there's that gentle thing, but I guess what I'm going for is like, I have recently gained access to this feeling of loving myself so much that I'm actually excited about it. Like, I just wake up in the morning and I'm like, I am, like, it's Christmas. Like, it's Christmas every day. And I didn't previously think that it was possible to be that excited about just being yourself and being alive. And it is possible. So I'm writing this book. I have my self-imposed rough draft is due this Sunday. And so I'm in the writing tunnel. I have not seen any people except my dog, who's not a person, for like days. I feel a little bit behind, but it's okay. Okay, so now to Mercury retrograde. We're almost there. My friend texted me this morning and she was like, I've been so sad and so heavy for like 4 days. Like, when is this? And I felt the same thing. Like, I'm more going between like explosive joy and happiness to like the depths of sadness and despair and feeling like my old self is coming back. So I just want to share because they're telling me that it will definitely resonate with you, that like this is like our pain and all of this stuff that Mercury retrograde, what it does, if you don't know, is it asks us to basically deal with all our shit. Like, it takes, say you've got like all this garbage in your apartment and all this dust and stuff, all these clothes that you don't wear anymore that have holes in them, and they're all kind of hidden, like you put it in a box and you throw it, put it behind the other things, and I'm not going to deal with that right now. I don't want to clean. So what Mercury retrograde does is takes all that shit and it puts it out into the middle of your apartment, and it says, deal with it, clean it out, right? And look, I pulled this card yesterday, confront, right? So this is guy and this kind of this mirror and this. So we're like confronting our own darkness, basically, right? Our subconscious is 88% of our being. Our conscious is only 12%, right? So my friend, she's like a very positive thinker, and that's the thing about positive thinking, is that you're dealing with the 12%. Right? And that's why stuff like getting into your body and doing stuff like meditating is so powerful and so important, is because once you get into those different brain waves, you start to be able to access the 88%, your subconscious, which is really, the change will happen so much more quickly there. But anyway, so we're dealing with like all of this subconscious shit, basically, like our very, very limiting beliefs that are still there. And it kind of feels like these last 2 days, like I totally regressed last night. And so, yeah, they're telling me that's what I'm on here to tell you, is that if you just like made this huge breakthrough in your life and you're like, I'm done with that for good, never again. And then, like, over the past couple of days, you fucking did that thing again that you swore to yourself you would never do. Like, for me, it's eating sugar. I've made these huge strides with releasing my sugar addiction. It's becoming less and less of a power over me. And last night I was fighting it so hard. I just got so fucking sad and ate a bunch of dark chocolate. And, the old me would have been like, oh, it's okay. But, the higher part of me knows it's okay to feel not okay with this, because that's what's going to get rid of it. And also the unconditional self-love and self-acceptance. Like, I love myself no matter what, whether I eat chocolate or not. And I've established that. But also, basically what I'm trying to say here is that it kind of feels like we're feeling all this shit because it's coming up and out. So we're going to be done with it soon. And right now there's this vacillating. There's this dance of like, we're making these huge steps forward and these huge changes. I'm making these huge changes and these huge steps forward. But Mercury Retrograde is also then like, it's a step back. So there's this dance of like, I'm this different person now. And then you go back to the old person that you were. And then you're like, no, I refuse to be this. And then you go back to and then that's what happened to me this afternoon was like, I refuse. I started screaming, actually, at my ego in the car. I was like, I refuse to eat sugar. I got into this old pattern of when I was depressed, like looking at other people on Facebook and being like, oh, subconsciously, again, not consciously, I caught it. It's like this little tiny devil, like, oh, I wish I was as pretty as that person. Oh, that person knows more than I do about guides and spirituality. And I literally in the car was like, you go fuck yourself, that voice. Go to hell. I am done with you. I'm done with you. My heart and my soul and my love that I have for myself and all beings is so huge that there's no longer any space for you. There's no more, and I'm saying it again, like, there's no space for you in myself anymore. There's no space for feeling small. There's no space for feeling less than. There's no space for any of that shit, right? I'm not any smaller or less than anyone, not even my boss, not even my parents, and neither are you, right? So if you notice that you are comparing yourself to other people, that's a huge, tell that thought to go fuck itself. And remind yourself that that is not real. That's not reality. So it feels like all these things are coming up and out, and it's because we're releasing them. And so it feels like these last 2 days, what happened is like we've shot it, like when you kill a person, which I've never done, but like in the movies, when someone gets murdered and someone gets shot and you think they're dead, and then all of a sudden they like do this big twitch, right? And the person's like, ah, and they're like bang, 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 and they shoot them like 10 more times. So it kind of feels like that's what these last 2 days are, is it's just like, you thought I was dead, but here I am again, like this insecurity. It's that push back from your old self, from your old beliefs. But be okay with it, right? Be patient. Be very, very patient with yourself. This is a big part of self-love that I'm learning, is that so much of it is patience. Patience with your own evolution. We're this whole energy field, right? So it just takes time for all of these big changes to integrate and to stabilize. And our ego, for our whole life will always try to come in and we can diminish it a lot. What I'm learning is we can bring it down to a whisper. But it will be there. So that's for you to know, like, that we do just have to be vigilant. But for the most part, this is just its last, all of our shit that we're dealing with, this is its last, like, I'm still here, but then we shoot it, right? So then we're really aware of it now, because it's like, I thought you were dead. This is such a violent, weird metaphor. I'm weird. It's what came to me. So, anyway, again, know that you are bigger than those thoughts that you have. Check out my Facebook page, How to Fucking Love Yourself. Check out my Instagram, How to Fucking Love Yourself. My book, I don't know when it's gonna come out. I hope July, August. I'll keep you guys posted on that. Have a beautiful, wonderful last couple of days of your retrograde. Hang in there. Keep breathing. Feel all the things. Know that they're leaving you. And I leave you with mwah, love. Bye, you guys.